What's up, Lotto Stud users? Wayne here. Today we're going to go over the birds of the feather system. This is the Pick3 system in detail. I'm try to break down how I use it, when to use it, so you can really start seeing how to get to that money. All right, guys, let's jump right into it. So the first part of the system that we're going to go over is the bird of feather pair system. It has triads, but we'll talk about that later. The focus right now is going to be on the pairs and how and when to utilize them. For an example, I'm going to use North Carolina's midday to midday strategy. So right now we know that North Carolina is going midday to midday, and today played perfectly into the bird pair strategy with the trip fours dropping. And let me show you how. Okay, guys, so here's the breakdown. So when you look at May 6th, Thursday, 083 dropped. That 8-3 is a mirror pair. If you don't know what mirror pairs are, we can go over that in detail. Just leave a comment so we could talk about it. But that 8-3 triggered the pair system as shown in the pair system. At the bottom of the page, it says mirror pair doubles in series trigger you to start playing from the pairs. So at the bottom of the page, it tells you to complete the pairs, use the right pairs. In parentheses, it tells you what digits to use with those pairs to complete what is possible to come out. And as you can see, 4 was one of those, which means you would have been playing trip 4s, trip 8s, trip 6, trip 0s. Now, some of you are going to ask, how do I know to play the doubles versus the singles on the left? For me, it's about what doubles were triggered. So 083 triggers doubles. That's a mirror pair. A mirror pair triggers doubles. So I'm automatically playing from the right side of the pair list, and I'm pairing it with the numbers in the parentheses. And it's just that simple, guys. We're not overthinking it. We're not overcomplicating it. You use your other tools to drill down to the numbers that you see more often, but this is how you utilize the pair system. Okay, guys, that was a good show with the doubles. Let me show you with the left side exactly how it works again. And I'm going back to North Carolina because it had a good run of a couple hits here, 3 or 4 in a row. So just to show you how the bird pair system is really getting at that money in North Carolina. On May 4th, we had a trigger of 565. So that automatically sends me to my pair system to start looking to see what combinations are possible. And I'll show you on the next screen exactly how I got to the 736. Okay, so following that double of 565, I'm looking for a single to come out. And then you pair the left pair singles with those numbers in parentheses, and that gives you a pool of play numbers to pull from. And as you see, 3-6 is one of the pairs. It's a bird pair. And the 7 is one of the numbers that you will pull from. And that's how you get to the 3-6-7. And when you set your pool play up, sometimes you got to hold numbers. That's just how the lottery works. Numbers don't always come out the very next draw. I tried to put the system as much as I can to activate and come out the very next draw, but sometimes you got to hold it 2, 3, 4, draws. If your whole game is strong, then you'll be getting to a lot of money. This concludes the pair system. Now we're going to go into the singles and doubles and how to utilize those. And we're going to go back to North Carolina because, like I said, it was 3, 4 hits in a row, and all parts of the the bird of a feather system were activated and utilized during that stretch. All right, guys, here's my Lotto Stud Birds of a Feather singles and doubles. And again, they have activations, right? As you see at the bottom of the page, it tells you what to look for, when to activate them. And you see the list of, there's 10 singles, there's 20 doubles. That's a pretty small list to pull from out of 999 possible combinations. All right, so let's talk about the triggers for this system. At the bottom of the page, it says 0, 3, 4, 6, and 8. They follow each other all the time. It's something that I researched. and I believe in because I've won a lot of money using it. So I'm passing it on to you guys. But those digits follow each other all the time. And when you see one or more of those digits in a pick three, you can activate these singles on the left side. They normally come to life with one or two digits showing in the pick three. For example, we're going to go off of the 367 because the 63 should have made you activate this part of the system. Here is the example. So the 736, right? We had the 565 that brought on the pair system. The pair system delivered the hit 367. That 36 activated those singles on the left. Okay, guys, and as you can see, 803 was the very next hit. That would have been just 10 numbers to rock with. You know, gamblers gamble. You give them a list of 10 numbers that they can focus on. That's they a lot of money can be made off a single list of 10 numbers. Now I'll show you an example of how and when to use the doubles. Some of the favorite doubles. I love those doubles. They deliver quite often, especially in states that have more than one draw. They are constant every month. All right, guys, let's go over how the doubles work. And Wisconsin really put on a show for us. We just had a great time with it. 449 came out. That's a double, but that triggered us to look at the doubles because it was a 4-9, which is a mirror pair, right? On the mirror pair, on the Birds of a Feather double list, 400 is one of those numbers. Now, the 400 was a hit. We got the double zero there with the 4. I mean, that is also it's a double. It was a double hit, really, because it was the 4-9 made us go to the double list, but it was also a pair hit because you had the double zeros with the 4. So either way you went, you could have won that 400. Then the very next draw, they deliver 816 off of the 400. For us, we know we're going back to the pair system, right? And you got the 6-8 with the 1. So that was a perfect play. But that 6-1 also triggered us to go back and look at the doubles again. And we go back to the doubles and 868 drop right after that. So this is how this system is unbelievably accurate. It will deliver hits. You have to pay attention. You have to pay attention. You really have to pay attention. Just make sure you're checking back often, and like, share, subscribe. All this information I'm giving you is free. I got more coming. I have a ton more information coming out soon. But let's get people here. Let's get conversations started because, you know, I'm at the point now where it's all about helping others win. You know, so if you're down to get some wins and help others win, come learn my systems, come learn the tools, and let's get to it.